the shoemaker who became a minister. Once upon a time, in the kingdom of Daimyo, there was a shoemaker named Janta. Everyone called him JJ. JJ only made it to 7th grade in school. When he missed the chance to go to secondary school, he decided to learn how to make shoes. He worked hard every day. In the mornings, JJ and his wife went to the farm. In the afternoons, he focused on his shoemaking. JJ was very careful with money. He saved half of what he earned every day and avoided unnecessary spending. As his savings grew, he used the money to buy farmland. Shoemaking was JJ's favorite job. He put all his energy and skills into it, making shoes for children and adults. Whether it was open sandals, lace-up shoes, or worn-out ones, JJ could make or fix them perfectly. He even polished old shoes to look brand new. Because of his hard work and skill, JJ's customers loved him. As time passed, JJ sold some of his farms and used the money to build rental houses. The rent gave him extra income each month. Even with this new wealth, JJ continued living in his small house and kept sewing shoes. His business grew quickly. He sold shoes not only in Daimyo but also in nearby kingdoms. When demand increased, JJ hired 5 young workers to help sew, sell, and deliver shoes. Sadly, not all his workers were honest. Some stole money after selling the shoes. When JJ found out, he fired them and hired others who were trustworthy. JJ worked as a shoemaker for 30 years. Every year he looked back at his progress and set new goals. Thanks to his job, he sent his children to good schools without trouble. By the end of 30 years, JJ owned 20 rental houses across the kingdom of Daimyo. One day, King Daimyo held a big meeting for people who helped make the kingdom successful. Everyone invited had to fill out a form about their work, achievements, and goals. The forms were sent back to the king's office for review. Out of 102 forms submitted, only 5 had truthful and impressive stories. The king's assistants visited the craftsmen to confirm their success. The 5 craftsmen who stood out were 1. Chidike, a mason who built 25 houses for others and owned 5 rental houses, including one used as an orphanage. 2. Lubanzi, a carpenter who made beautiful furniture and invested in a party hall where famous weddings were held. 3. Chimamanda, a tailor who designed stylish clothes for top officials. She also ran a center that processed cotton and traded crops. 4. Simbareshe, a jeweler who crafted fine gold and silver jewelry. He used his earnings to start Adisa College, where students from different kingdoms studied. 5. JJ the shoemaker. JJ's achievements went beyond shoemaking. He invested in sports by buying and upgrading a football field. His famous JJ Stadium hosted matches for local and visiting teams. Impressed by their efforts, the king rewarded each craftsman with 10 acres of land. He also appointed JJ as the Minister of Technical Education. As a minister, JJ encouraged others to save money, invest wisely, and work hard. He organized annual evaluations to track progress. Under Minister JJ's leadership, Daimyo became famous for its shoes, jewelry, furniture, and clothes. The kingdom prospered, becoming one of the richest and most respected in the region. The end.